Okay. Let's see. How do I start this? Well, first I'm gonna say that I don't know. I don't remember your first name, so I'm gonna call you Pout. It's sad. I know your wife's name, Emily. Anyways, that said, in regards to getting myself out of funk or keeping myself happy, if at one point I used to be a very big video game addict with World of Warcraft, and even then that wasn't keeping me happy. I thought it was escapism from my married life, because I just couldn't be around conflict. I still hate conflict to this day. But I've started facing conflict and face it with positive thoughts, in the sense that I'm not here to fight. I'm here to not argue. I'm here to listen to the other person, and then I'll say what I need to say. Ever since my grandmother passed away, it's been a year and 6 months, going on 7 now, close to 8. She passed away in October of last year. Um, she was a very important person for me. She died at the age of almost 86. I think she was 85 and some odd. I don't have her picture with her age here, but she, the woman went through trials and tribulations that, to this day, I still don't know how she actually survived them. She always put a smile on everyone's face, and she always made others feel appreciated and thought about them before she thought about herself. Um, Whenever we had dinners or any invitations to go over to her place to have supper, she would always be the last one eating, and we'd all be telling her, sit down and eat. Um, it's because of her that I've been able to actually change my train of thought at work, because I work in customer service. It's with the transportation industry, and they have certain things that they need, and the competition demands that we be better than others in customer service. So the crush was on in regards to having to be better, but it doesn't help when you're being evaluated and you're being told that you're failing because you're either doing it or doing it half-assed. And it took me about a week to digest it. And after going through some serious reality therapy with a therapist, where, if you guys don't know what it is, it's simply a therapy where somebody's trained to ask you questions. They listen to you, but you're the one who's doing all the talking in regards to thinking out loud, the question and answer. After going through that, I discovered that I needed to make some serious changes, so I did. And I spent a weekend in the funk, trying to think myself out of it. I discussed it with friends, and uh, it came to my attention that I have no reason to be unhappy. I have no reason to be upset. I have no reason to be um, mad. I have no reason to say that it's unfair. As you put it, Pout, life is as is. We get both pleasure and pain, joy and sadness, fear and love. You name it, all the emotions make the yin and yang of our lives. And if there's one thing I've learned throughout my whole entire life, is that bad karma will come back to bite one in the ass, and it all starts with the way that we think. And not to expound on the secret, where it's the universal magnetism theory, where positive thoughts will attract positive, and negative will attract negative. But if you're too fearful of something, you will make it a reality because it comes to the forefront of your mind, and that's all that happens. So, to come back to the original explanation, um, I'm using my grandmother as my spiritual lance, if you will, my grounder. She's the one I always think about when I'm starting to feel sad. And she's the one that actually gets me back on track, because she always brings a smile to my face, and I'm not kidding. The woman did so much for me in my life, and always had a joke, and always had a unique slant to her take on life and the things that happened to her, even if she was dying from liver cancer, and the woman was hale as an oak. She had no issues with her health that would have caused her to die, except this. To this day, they still don't know what killed her, apart from her organ failing and her breathing stopping all of a sudden. So, that said, to bad days, I laugh. To good days, I laugh. If I don't laugh, things always take a turn for the worse. And if you can't laugh, things will definitely make your life a bit more sour. So, keep on laughing, folks. Keep yourselves grounded at all times. Have something that you enjoy doing. Develop a routine for yourselves if you need to. I like pouts because the spiral on his hand, the first thing that came to mind when he did it is, without him doing the explanation, is that, oh great, he's just giving himself a reminder on how downward spiral can go quick, especially with negativity. So, anyways, that stats not bog you down, and that you think that your life is not in a direction. I think that you're well grounded. The fact that you're happily married, or at least I assume you are. Just enjoy every little bit of the moment, and don't worry about everything else in front of you. Baby steps in life. Always baby steps. We can't project ourselves in the future. We can try to think about our future and try to plan it in accordance. But if we're too rigid, we'll soon hit the wall smack dab right in our face, and probably break our nose in the process, and go, wow, I didn't see that coming. And that can happen. That said, have a nice one.